Submarine. What's your boat number, Mike? Huh? What's your boat? 6. Man, you're right next to you.
What up?
We're here.
We're about to load on the producer, baby.
Producing some fish.
Right here with Chris.
I can't.
That's right.
It doesn't even matter.
Number 25.
Bunk numbers.
What bunk number are you?
Lucky 7, brother.
Are you?
I was 10, right? I think.
7.
Real quick, I'm going to go over how fishing went today, what to use, what not to use, where to stand, where not to stand. I'm Tom, I'll be helping you guys out on deck. We got Aiden, we have Cooper. So we have 3 deckhands right there. If you guys have any questions throughout the trip, come up to one of us and just ask us. Knots, drags, anything like that, let us know. In the galley, we have Dave. He'll be grabbing you guys soda, water, beer, burritos. We got Philly cheesesteaks, burgers, all that stuff. Other than that, Frank and Armando are going to be driving the boat. So that's your crew here on the producer. All right, let's get into it. We're going to be looking for kelp patties tomorrow for Yellowtail and Dorado. And if there's some yellowfin tuna, sometimes they're on kelps too, but they're also off the kelp. So we're going to keep our eyes open for those too. Other than that, all we're going to need, I know I saw a lot of rental rods on the boat, 30-pound fly lines. If you have 40-pound, I recommend fishing a little bit heavier, only because these things, when we get on them, they'll bite. So you want to have heavier line, it's better chance of landing that fish. 30-pound is plenty for these fish, but 40-pound just increasing the chances. We do fish all with the wind in our face when we're fishing tomorrow with bait. So that's either going to be the right-hand side or the left-hand side. We're going to let you guys know, but if you don't hear, the wind is in your face. Walk towards the wind with your bait. You're going to put it in the water and let it swim away from the boat. If you guys put a bait in the water and it's hanging out by the boat or swimming and hiding under the boat, wind that bait up and you're going to come back here and grab a new one. Sometimes you guys have to fish 3, 4 baits until you get the right bait to fish. So you're not fishing those 3, 4 baits. You're putting it in the water, you're seeing if it's doing what you want to do, and if it's not doing what you want to do, you're changing it out instantly. You're going to hear the crew tomorrow yell, everybody wind up, change your bait. The reason why we're telling you is because we're paying attention to everybody and everyone's getting bit except for those people that are not. So you need to wind up and grab your bait. You're going to get a bite super quick tomorrow. So it's very important you guys listen to us when we say wind them up, grab another bait. Just do it. This is how we catch fish out here. You're not going to soak a bait for 30 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, you know. We're not catfishing. We're not freshwater fishing. We're sport fishing. And we're throwing bait and they're on us. So you're going to get a bite quick. And if they see you have a crappy bait on, a bloody, beat up bait that's half dead, not swimming, you're never going to catch a fish out here. Other than that, are there some new people on the boat that have never been fishing? Yeah. Show you guys a quick thing real quick.
I spearfish.
When you guys are coming up to these hand wells, make sure you guys have plenty of slack line. You don't want to have your line all the way up here where you're like this, hooking baits. You're going to walk by, pick your rod, hook at your finger. Don't do that. Right here, just like this in front of you, you're going to come over here, you're going to find a bait you like, you're going to crowd it to a corner from underneath. Then you're going to grab it. I like to grab it with the thumb and the index finger like that. It gives you more grip. What you're not going to do is squeeze the crap out of them to where their eyes are popping out of their head. You're not going to do that because you're never going to catch a fish. All you got to do is hold your hook properly. If you don't hold your hook properly, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. I like to hold it just like that. Anyone that can see that right there? Just like that. Sideways through the nose. Once it's sideways through the nose, you're going to let go. If your hand looks like this, you're not probably going to catch a fish with this bait. Unless it's like super wide open, you know, catch it on dead bait. But it hasn't really been super wide open. It's all the best baits are getting bit. We're catching a lot of fish, but the people who are working for it, changing their bait, is catching more fish. As you notice, if you come out here, a lot of the guys, a quarter of the guys catch pretty much all the fish. So make sure you guys are taking the right steps to getting bit. You're going to hook it, hold it by the line. You're gonna come here with the wind in your face. You're gonna have your thumb on the spool. You're gonna drop it down. Anytime this lever is down, you have to have your thumb on the spool because your thumb is the brake. You're gonna drop it in the water. You're gonna give it a little pinch. Drop it in the water. If that bait is taking line off your spool like this, away from the boat, come on. That's a bait that you guys want to fish. When your line is ripping, you're fishing that bait. If you put a bait in and it's kind of stop, go, you're winding up, changing your bait instantly. Quick. We only have a short window a lot of the times on these kelps. There may only be 10, 15 fish on a kelp. So you want to make sure you're fishing a good bait before anyone else gets a better bait out before you. Keep changing your baits. That's how you're going to catch more fish. Once you guys put a bait in the water, it's very important we follow our lines. We want our lines to be right in front of us the whole time, straight in front of us. Say I'm fishing this way on the side of the boat and my line's way back here. You're gonna walk back, you're gonna go over and under people's lines. You're gonna say, hey man, I gotta come under you, or hey, I'm coming over you. And you're not winding over people's lines when your line's at an angle. You have to follow your line first, then wind. Pretty much it. If you wind up and everyone's lines are right, they're going to snag 10 people's lines, and that's 10 people who are not catching fish. It's all about opportunity out here. You don't want to mess it up. Past couple trips, we haven't caught as much fish as we should because no one follows their lines. And we get entangled, and we break a lot of fish up. 2 trips ago, we hooked like 30, 40 fish and didn't get one fish on the boat. We ended up with like 20 or 30 off that kelp, and we should have had 80. So it's very important, you guys, as soon as you hook a fish, you're following your bait, your line's swimming, and then all of a sudden it's really going to be taken off. You're going to put it in gear, you're just going to start winding. You're not setting the hook, not doing any of that, just put it in gear. I like to point my rod straight at the line, and I just put it in gear, and it's just going to start ripping off.
3 from the buoy, either lid. I think that's the same box we had last night.
If these things are not taking drag off your spool, you gotta back off the drag just a little bit. Don't back completely, because then you're gonna backlash and you're gonna probably snap off. So you want these things to take line. I've seen a lot of people today, as soon as they hook a fish, they're going like this, trying to stop it as the fish is going down the boat. They're thumbing the spool and they're trying to pull the opposite way. Do not do that. You're going to follow your fish. You're going to have your hand in front of the reel. You're not even touching the reel with your left hand. Hand in the reel, just like this, and you're winding, following your fish. As soon as you hook them, you have to keep them in front of you. If you don't do this, you're going to lose a lot of fish. I'm going to tell you that right now. We like to catch fish on this boat. I'm sure you guys like to catch fish and want to go home with fish. So it's very important you guys follow your line. Other than that, once you hook your fish, you're following your fish, you're going over people's lines. You're not just watching your line, you're watching everyone's line, all right? You're watching 2 people to the right, 2 people to the left. You're like, okay, you're seeing a tangle before it happens. If your lines are all bunching up tomorrow, don't just let them bunch up, wind up, spread back out. You want to be where no one's at. Find that open spot, that's where you're going to catch more fish tomorrow. When these fish get on us, they're swimming around the whole boat. But we're all fishing with the wind in our face. You may see them boil down swell. If you have a lure or something, go on the bow and you can cast down swell. But if we're fishing bait, you need to be up here because your bait is just going to swim right back to the boat and we're drifting over it. So you're never going to get a bait away from the boat. The whole goal here is to get a bait away from the boat. Once you hook that fish, you're following it, you're fighting it, you see color, you're going to yell for color. You say color. And then no one's around at that time because sometimes it gets crazy. Everyone's bit. You're going to yell gaff, gaff, gaff when it's about 5 feet under the surface. And then what you're going to do when you get it up to the surface, if someone's around you at the gaff, you're going to lay your fish out flat for us. You already caught them. It's not going anywhere. Don't freak out. If it's super busy, just be patient with us. Keep bringing them around in a circle like this. Keep them flat. Just keep them right here. What you're not going to do is bounce them up out of water like this. Because he's going to shake his head. He's going to spit that hook. You're gonna just keep laying them out flat. We're gonna come up and stick them. The better you lay them out, the better gaff shot we're gonna get it. Other than that, once we gaff your fish, you're gonna put it in free spool. You're gonna give us plenty of slack line. What you're not gonna do is wind all the way up to your rod tip and have your fish beating on the net. You're not gonna do that. It's super dangerous. We're down there and we move your rod or whatever, you poke our eyes out, whatever. We're here, we live on the boat, can't afford to get hurt. So make sure you guys are just doing this, you know. Plenty of slack line, we're gonna unhook it for you. And if it's kind of slower fishing, we're gonna ask for your number and we're gonna staple it. If it's wide open fishing, everyone's hooking up, we're just gonna gaff your fish and tell you to drag it to the back. Just drag it to the back and then watch the crew members staple your fish. Do not just walk away from your fish after you catch it. It's your fish, not our fish. Make sure you guys watch us staple your fish. Other than that, it's pretty much it right there. I went kind of fast, rolling up the bait. Might do another one in the morning just to refresh your guys' memory because we have a pretty darn good kelp. We had good fishing on today that we're going to go hit first thing in the morning. So I do not want you guys to screw it all up. So just listen and follow your lines and we're going to have a great time. We're going to catch a lot of fish. All right, guys, thank you for your time. And then we're going to throw some trollers out later in the day. We're going to put them out. If they're not out, it's probably for a reason. And you guys have to wind them in when we say wind them in. If you guys don't wind them in, we're going to take one away at a time. We usually put 2, 3 out.
I gotta throw this food.
If you guys don't wind them in, we may not even go. The more you guys than us, we can't come down here and keep multiple things. So only 2 guys, 1 guy's up here. We got to help people get in the water. We got to run the rods. So, but yeah, we'll troll. And we want to catch some yellowfin. Anytime there can be yellowfin. So, but yeah, when they get bit, all you guys do is yell hookup, and then you unclip it, and then you just start winding on it. Don't lift and pull, just wind up.
Question. Distance. What's common distance they were
For your bait?
for the bait going out?
If your bait, you get a bait out swimming away from the boat. I personally don't really fish a bait longer than a minute. So if it's swimming constantly, yeah, if it's swimming constantly and I don't have a bait yet, a bite yet on that bait, then it's all I get. And I change it out. Quick. Very quick. Change your baits. Quick. The better, the more we change our baits, the less tangles we're going to get in because half of you guys are going to be on the tank grabbing new baits and half of you guys are going to be hooking up. It will follow our fish right away. Alright, thank you guys for your time here. We're going to load up, top off on some bait. You guys know how to troll, you guys know how to fly line fish. So that's all we're doing.
How hard are these suckers to pull in?
It depends. If we get into like 30 pounders, dude, it's going to be a fight for you, bro. It might take me 10 minutes to get one. I might have to wait back. I spoke to the fish, I'll make sure I bring one. I was smoking. I got one of those triggers. I never done anything. Take care of my mom's trees, get them out of the way.
We get dirt bikes. We used to be racing.
He's a good kid.
I race another dirt bike.
Good morning, party people. It's morning here on the producer. Just got up. It's about 5:30. Gonna be fishing pretty soon here, but we're gonna get breakfast and kind of chill. See, it's just starting to get light here.
do one.
Come on, guys, a little more tenacity here. We're standing around. Use the whole boat. Guys, come on. Come on, guys, spread out. Go up to the bow. Go up to the... This side. No time, no time, no time. Like this side. You guys are get a full in line.
Lighter. Oh, it came off. Excuse me.
Under.
I'm gonna fix my drives.
Roll it.
Are you on? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Can you go over here? All right. Get my drag up, sorry. Got one, guys. Yeah.
Your bait, guys, they're biting as soon as they put bait in the water back there. 5 seconds back there, bite.
My drag good? I need it more. It's still peeling a little bit once in a while.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Okay. You can't fish off the back, right? Nice and tight. Yeah, you can. There you go. Bring him up here. Keep following him up here, sir. Bring him all the way up. All the way up.
I got a quick question for you, dude. Am I fucked up?
It's a little bit. Yeah, usually it's just the bait.
So I got really tight.
Yeah, this one is really tight, so that's one of the reasons. But just keep changing your bait too, because it takes a lot of bait. You bring him up here, sure, all the way up. You're gonna cut his fish off. All the way up here. You ready?
Color.
Go under him. Under this fish.
Yep, sir.
There you go. Perfect. All the way up. There we go. I'll get it for you.
Thanks for sure. Eee! That's it. Hey, where did the fish go? 10?
Yeah.
I got a hook. Give me your hook.
So majestic. Huh? So majestic. Goodbye. He's gone.
Oh, boiling right here, out of the water. Keep throwing it. Just one stuff.
We're on, baby. Nice yellow.
Straight out though. You're gonna rub on the boat.
Me?
I'll bring him all the way around. You're all the way around. Got it.
Under or over?
I'm over you.
Okay. Coming around.
Up your line, guys. Right by you. Come on over, Brett. Right along. Oh, look at the tree swimming! Come on, guys!
Heads up. I'm under. I'm under you, brother.
Cut that shit. Here, grab your rod. Keep reeling on. Follow him down. Gotta follow it. Cut. Go. Keep following.
Color.
Grab a gas.
Gaff.
Lay him out nice and flat. Switch spots. Boil! Change your bait, guys. Come on. They're everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Change your bait. Okay, I'm for you. Like that. Oh, I got it.
I'll leave that around.
You're right here. Drop the other bait. Hold on. Rod straight up. Cooper, we need more bait.
10.
What's your number?
10. Thank you.
All the way around.
All right, stick back out, dude. That was a good one. Let's get some bait. Round 2, let's go.
Nice one, Mikey. Yeah.
There you go. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, that is a tangle, dude.
Yeah, we managed to still get that thing somehow.
Thank you so much.
Where are you at?
Just one away. Thanks.
What's your number?
Excuse me.
Oh, they are.
Can't stop the tight hooks. You guys, if you need a hook tie, do not ask the guy on the bait tank.
Oh, that one? With the red tag? The red tag. Oh. 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, all right, thanks, guys.
Gap between the boat and the staircase there, and we don't want anyone to fall in between. H&M Landing, we're turning that rod up at the top of the dock. Just walk up the ramp, there'll be someone with the door open, they'll take your rod and return it. They do sell ice and heavy bags up there where you can put your fish and put it on ice if you want to, which we highly recommend. Very fresh fish, if you want to keep it fresh. Bluefin and skipjack as well. As the bluefin's around, it's always around.
Skipjack? Never had it. Skipjack's
We
not-
do these trips every single day.